What? What are you doing? Okay, weirdo. Okay, so I was so rudely interrupted when I was starting my intro here. It's okay, sweetie. But today, you guys, I am really nervous for this video. I don't know what kind of reception I'm gonna get, but I hope it's mostly positive. I don't really see a lot wrong with it, or, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna explain myself once I'm in the tub actually doing it, but I am going to shave my legs for the first time in probably about 10 months. Yeah, it's about almost 11 months actually. So that feels pretty weird, but I'm pretty excited, and it's because I'm going on vacation soon. I leave in 2 days, less than 2 days now, which is very stressful for me, but I'm going to the beach and I'm gonna be in really hot weather, so I figured I should shave my legs. And you know what, I kind of want to talk about like the stigma and everything around body hair, because I actually have some hair in my armpits too, and I'm sure we can talk about that and discuss the reasons why I've kept the hair. It doesn't really mean a lot to me, but I want to know like what you guys think about body hair, and I just want to have like an open discussion about it, because I feel like that's important for women, you know, because there's the standard that we're supposed to be like hairless goddesses and all this stuff, and you know, you can't, if you're in a relationship, you can't have body hair and da 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 da, and I'm here to break all of those myths, you know, and tell you what's really happening. So I guess this was kind of a long intro, but I hope you guys stick around. In just a minute, I'm going to be in the tub in some swim shorts and probably an old tank top. I don't care, that gets wet. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye. Hey guys, it's Alex in the tub. I am about to shave my legs. They are very hairy, and I'm sorry if this angle is funky, but we're just gonna get started, and it's gonna be like this. So before we get started, I want to acknowledge one thing, one time only. This is gonna be the only time we acknowledge it. I'm not the skinniest girl. Yes, I have some tattoos. We can go over them later if you want. But I have swim shorts. So these are shorts that you wear in the pool for, well, I don't want to say for fat people, but I feel very self-conscious about every part of my body. And I am not wearing a bra. I'm not a skinny lady. So any comments about that will be blocked or deleted. Cool. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm going to turn on the water and start on my legs. I'm nervous and excited, and I'm going to speed through a lot of this, but I will insert a close-up shot of my legs here. I'm actually, let me just like show you. Alright, so this is about, here, let me zoom in. This is about the severity of my legs right now. They're pretty hairy, but it's been about 10 months since I have shaved my legs last. We'll get into that in a second. I just wanted to show you guys the before. Look at that. Delicious hair. Alright, so this is the amount of water I'm starting with. It covers about my ankles and the bottom half of my shins right now. Alright, so before the comments get into it, I guess I'll start lathering up my legs and we can start talking about this. I'm not going to be talking the entire time because that video would be way too long if I just like narrated throughout the entirety of me shaving my legs. Oh, and my cat's here. She wants to say hi. She's right here. Alright, so let's get started. This video is not sponsored, so any products or whatever that I mentioned, they're not sponsoring this video. I'm using some Up and Up moisturizing shave gel from Target. It's just what I have right now, so it's what we're going to deal with. Alright, so as I'm like lathering this on my legs, I want to get started and like talk about why I haven't shaved my legs in so long. So this isn't really a big deal ever. Like anyone that I've talked about it to in person that's like a normal person and not, you know, like a child who still believes are still like follows female beauty standards, like normal that women should shave their legs like every day or once a week at least, and you know, make sure they're free of hair. So I am an adult, and like the Cards Against Humanity card, I'm an adult with many important things to do. That is so true. So just a little bit of a backstory. It has been, oh, I'm shaving the top of my foot. Isn't that so weird? So it's been about it's been almost 3 years. I don't want to give away my age or anything, but it's been a few years since I have graduated college, and I am a full-time graphic designer. And in this industry, it's, you know, people say it's somewhat difficult to find a job. That honestly just depends on your skill set and your willingness to learn and adapt in an environment. I'm currently a creative director working, and that's really the extent that I'll give of what I'm doing right now. But I work all the time. I live about an hour away from the office that I work at, so I need to wake up early, and not only that, but we're required to be in the office at 8 a.m. every day, which is crazy. We have to work 8 to 5 every day. So you know, the earliest that I'll leave my house is 7, or not the earliest I'll leave my house, but like let's say I leave my house at 7 and I don't get back until 6 p.m. I still have to work out, I have to make dinner, I have to, you know, like have time to relax, and you know, I have time to shower obviously. But shaving my legs, I mean, if it's something that I don't have to do and I don't have to spend any time on, then you know, my time is very precious to me. And if no one's noticing my legs, if no one is, you know, commenting on them or saying how gross they are, and my boyfriend certainly doesn't care, then it's not something that I'm gonna waste my time doing. My time is very important to me, and it's precious. So let's get on to that. So I mentioned, like, as long as no one's commenting on my legs or saying anything about them, then it's completely fine. Well, I've been working full-time since before I even graduated college. So it's been a few years, and in the office that I work at, and I worked there for almost a few years, so it's about the same timeline there, we can't wear any clothing that shows our legs. Even guys, everyone has to wear long pants or jeans, or long jeans, all year round. Even in the summertime when it's like 100 degrees outside, we have to be wearing pants, or at least dark pantyhose if you're a woman. So that, you know, kind of was like, enabled the lazy side of me that was like, oh, no one's ever gonna see my legs at work, so like, I don't have to shave my legs, you know what I mean? So I stopped, you know, caring about what other people at work would say, because I didn't really even have to worry about it to begin with, you know, so that made it a lot easier. And it started like maybe I would wait a month in between shaving my legs at the beginning, because I was like, you know, my time was like super valuable back then. Not that it's more valuable now, but I just have less time to do things now. And then I think in July last year, 2017, unless that was July 2016, I got a tattoo on my leg. I got this tattoo specifically. And after that, I was afraid to shave my legs, because that was the first time that I had gotten a tattoo on like a area where hair regularly grows on my body. So I was just like afraid to shave my legs for like 2 months afterward. And then, you know, at that point I was like, man, this is really nice. Like, I haven't shaved my legs in so long, and like no one has commented on it. Nobody really cares. You know, my boyfriend, he doesn't really care. It's not like a weird turn on for him that I have leg hair. It's just something that he doesn't stare at my legs and then go like, ew, that's gross. I mean, if I bring it up to him, he'll just be like, yeah, it's weird that you have leg hair, but like, it's my body, and he understands that I can do whatever I want with it. So that's really cool that I have acceptance from my boyfriend. But what was really strange, I guess the reason why I haven't done it for 9 months is it's never really been this long before ever in my life. It's just something, it's one less thing to worry about. And with my brain and how my brain works, and how, you know, like my work schedule works, I work, you know, at least 8 to 5 every day. Usually, and more recently over the past like 6 months, it's been like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Or like even 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. It's just very very intense, and it requires a lot on me, and it's very physically taxing to the point where, you know, like, I don't want to sit down or I don't want to stand up in the shower and spend an extra 10 minutes shaving my legs. Like, I just don't want to, and I definitely don't have the mental energy to. Because I know you might think, oh, you're a graphic designer, like, the hardest thing that you do is sit at a desk all day and make fun things, and that must be so fun for you. But, like, if art is a hobby of yours and it turns into your job, then you, of all people, understand and you know from my perspective that, like, you're using your brain all day. You're operating software that you have to learn, that is very advanced. And you have to spend hours learning this software. So, like, just using the software becomes second nature at a certain point, but you still have to, like, your brain still has to tell your hands what to do. And, you know, you have the creative side of your brain telling you what to do within each design, depending on the projects you're working on, how intense they are. So your brain is working all day long. And then I have to drive an hour to and from work, so I just have to constantly be attentive and whatever. Oh, and I, like, rarely ever have a lunch break at work, which, whatever. I just take, like, 5 minutes and I stuff my face. Okay, like, I don't know if you guys can see the water, but, like, there's so many long hairs just, like, hanging out. Ew. This is honestly kind of gross. So anyway, that's kind of, like, what's been happening with me and why I haven't shaved my leg in so long. And it's not really something that I talk about or think about very often. But, and I, you know, any vacations that I've gone on have been not to, like, super hot weather, honestly. I try to travel when it's cooler outside, and my last beach vacation where it's like you're in a swimsuit period was in 2014. I think that's when my last beach vacation was. So that was really the last time that I was outside for multiple days in really hot weather with my legs bare in a public area where other people will be looking at me. Not that, you know, I owe it to other people to be hairless or whatever. It's more like something that I would be uncomfortable with if someone were, like, in public were to notice my legs and then, like, just give me looks. I don't know. That just makes me uncomfortable, and if I could avoid that situation, then I'm definitely going to do that. But regardless, it's been almost 4 years since I've been to the beach. Cool. Awesome. Whatever. And this weekend, on Saturday, I actually leave to go to St. Petersburg Beach in Tampa. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably back home and editing this video, and, you know, I have, like, terrible lobster sunburn, but that's beside the point. You don't really, it doesn't matter. Like, people really don't care about your legs. Like, some of my more, you know, laid back coworkers that I hang out with outside of work, I'll be like, you know, I'm like, it's so weird how we get inside of our heads and, like, think, like, oh my god, everyone's gonna think I'm so gross because I haven't shaved my legs in so long. But I'll be like, you know what, I'm sorry, but, like, I just want you to be prepared. I haven't shaved my legs in, like, 6 months, or let's just say it had been 6 months at that point. And they're like, dude, I, like, don't care. Like, I'm here to hang out with you, and that's all that really matters. So I think it's important to have those positive reinforcements in your life too, that kind of, like, will support you no matter what. And I don't think I realized how, like, pale my legs were. How much of my body does the hair really? Anyway, you guys see, like, the difference between this leg, and I just, like, shaved this patch. Oh my god, that looks so weird. You see the difference between, like, skin tone and stuff? That's so funky. But I'm actually gonna shave the rest of my legs, and then we'll meet up and kind of, like, discuss. And, like, guys, while I'm going through this, if you want to, like, leave a comment and let me know if you think I'm disgusting or whatever. Seriously, you won't want to miss what else I am revealing at the end of the video once I'm done shaving my legs. Seriously, look. Bam, bam. This, like, looks darker than this one. Oh my god, I'm so pale. I am so pale. I also, like, never go out in the sun or outside without pants on anymore anyways. Whatever. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I have finished shaving my legs, and honestly, like, they are so pale in comparison to my, like, feet, at least in person, and, like, anywhere else. So I think having that much leg hair there for so long, even though I don't go out in the sun, I don't know if it like paled my skin or if maybe that's like a reaction that my skin is having to the shaving cream. I'm not really sure. It's been a very long time since I've used shaving cream. But I want to thank you guys for sticking around and like listening. I think it's really important to like raise awareness for that, because I know in certain parts, like other parts of the world, body hair on women is super normal. Just in like the United States, oh, look at this nice thigh flap and stretch marks you're getting. That's like real curvy women vibes, like not your Instagram curvy ladies. This is some real curvy lady stuff. But no, I know in other parts of the world, like having body hair is totally normal and it's not frowned upon, and you're not like forced by a certain image or anyone specifically. Like you don't feel pressured to shave off your body hair, which is really cool. So the next part I'm getting to, this is gonna be like so embarrassing, I don't even really care because I tell everyone anyway. I don't shave my armpits, I trim the hair. This is more gross to some people, especially like my parents. If I'm wearing like short sleeve shirts around them, they get really uncomfortable and they're like, shave your armpits. It's like, why? Like it's kind of the same thing as like hair. Like at work I can't wear thin straps, I can't wear short sleeves. It has to be like at least here, or long sleeved, or I have to wear like a cardigan or like a shrug or something to cover my shoulders. So no one at work sees my armpit hair. But another reason is women's deodorant doesn't work. Like I don't like the smell of it, I don't like the consistency of it, I just like flat out hate it. And my cat is yelling at me now. But anyway, the point of that was I've been using men's deodorant for a while, and I was using it with shaved armpits, and I was like, damn, this isn't working, but I hate women's deodorant, blah 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 blah. So I did like a little experiment and I didn't shave my armpits. Excuse you. I didn't shave my armpits for a couple weeks, and then I used men's deodorant. I kept using it and it actually holds, I think it might hold onto the hair a little bit better, or it's something like that, where it has something to do with the hair, right? So what do you want? So I use men's deodorant and it sticks on my armpits, and like this doesn't gross out my boyfriend, neither did my hairy legs, and it's just something where that's just like a way that I want to live my life, and it's not really like a hipster feminist movement that I'm trying to like prove by not shaving things. It's not what I'm trying to do, but if people take it like that, whatever, I don't really care. It's just kind of like, hey, I'm a real person in real life and I don't consistently shave the hair on my body, and I'm not going to apologize for it. It's just somehow, it's a way that I like to live my life, and it's something that I'm going to continue doing at least until I decide to continuously shave my legs. I mean, really. And everyone has personal preference. I'm not making this video to like try to push this on you that it's like, you don't have to shave your body hair, you know, it's like weird to shave all the time. Like, no, like different people just have different personal preferences, and I think it's really important to acknowledge those and, you know, normalize it. Like, we have this like body image movement happening where it's about weight and it's about your curves and stuff, but I think it needs to start including like body hair and things that like women are really like not targeted for, but it's like no one is saying like that male models, I actually don't know if male models have to shave their legs or their armpits or whatever, but like it's not even about models, it's just women in normal society feel pressured to like shave everywhere, and I don't know, that's not right. It's not right for me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's totally free to you and it helps me out a lot. And I'm gonna have more like personal weird content like this, not like exactly like this. I am making more makeup videos soon, I absolutely promise. So those should be coming soon. I'm going on a trip this weekend. It should be last weekend if you're watching this now. So I'm actually setting up office space in my house, so I'll have a dedicated area to record that's not my dining room. If you've been here for a while, you know that I've been recording in my dining room and disrupting everyone's stuff there, so I want to thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.